All right, happy new year, everybody. Welcome to my first post of the year, but the day 16 of posting my post market analysis. I'm very excited about this year. Actually, I'm very excited that I made it to this year because this year has so much to determine, right? Especially in my life, right? I am happy that it's not like I'm starting all over this year. I'm just starting from where I stopped last year. I, I pray that we all have an amazing year. We kick, we crush, and you know, surpass our goals this year in Jesus' name. All right, so let's kickstart. So I have like two things coming up this year that I want to trade, and rather than just posting my post market analysis, I actually want you people to see it in real time how my money grows or otherwise, right? So I want to see if I so my thought process is one, either I buy a 100k prop firm account and trade it alongside and show you the progress in real time, money, with the trades I took, how I took them, and all of those. Or I, because a part of me is feeling like I'm not ready for that for that phase. But genuinely, I just think I need to know if I'm ready or not. I have to still do it, right? So I would prefer that I fail trying rather than trying to, run away from the um what would I call it? Run away from that process, right? So my other thought process is that get I know that Funded Next, they do this monthly challenge thing where they give you where they give you a demo 100k account, right? And if you can, the highest um the highest grown account take gets a prize, and I think they are runner ups and all of those. um so that's what I am thinking. I think that will be less. Actually, I'm always very emotional, trust me. I have emotional attachment to anything I do, right? So it's not even about the money, it's just my basically I think I am very emotionally attached to anything, regardless if it is demo or life. If I don't get it right, it hurts me. If I do, I'm happy, right? Even my forward testings and back testings, do you get? So my plan now is, my thought process is, I either do that, start 100k one of those competitions, and I make us, I let us see the progress on maybe my phone, or I just maybe share another screen and show you the progress. I'm going to figure it out this. I mean, before the end of the week, I'm sure I'm going to bring up something that we can do. Maybe tomorrow, in fact, I'm going to, get us something, because I just don't want to be posting my charts. I also want you to be seeing the real time progress. Do you get? So that way it is more detailed. It is, for me especially, it is actually more detailed. It's not like I'm posting, it's not like I'm telling you trades I didn't take. Do you understand? So that way I know, because there are times that genuinely I am scared to take the trades, and so I just forward test it. I see it happen in real time. But if you hit TP, I come here to say I made profit. Do you understand? So this time, this new year, I want to actually lock in profits, like make real money. Do you get? Not just, forward testings. Because forward testing, if it goes well or bad, I mean, if it goes, yes, well or bad, I don't make money. Do you understand? I don't make or lose money. But if I at least have a challenge, if I have a jigget, if I actually lock in, if I actually place the trade, the result is very important to me. Do you understand? So that's what I think I would be doing this January. I'm going to be, I think the best thing for me to do at the moment is, you know, get that 100k, what's the name? 100k. Actually, already have one. Genuinely, like I have I registered for the January, so I think I can just continue with that, and I'll just show you the real time progress. I took the trade. Actually, yes, I took the today's trade was taken on that account and it was the first. So I think we should just go on and continue with it. So you see the real time progress and how well or bad I am doing. So if I maybe hit a certain target, I'm going to like get my target right tomorrow and come back here to tell us. So apart from wanting to be the person that made the highest money or that wanting to be the person that grows the account, the I don't know the word, like grows the account best. Do you get in the best way? I still want to, have a personal target for myself because genuinely, I don't think if I'm going to buy in a real account, for example, it's no competition with anybody. It's a competition between myself, right? It's a competition between me and me. So that's why I would, write out the target, say it out here. So that way, if I meet the target at the end of the month, I know that I am, ready for the next phase. Maybe the next phase can be buying a 50K account or a 100K account, and from there, I can grow because my one of my aims is this year is to get funded. At least I should have a life fund, a million naira in funded. Do you get a million naira funded? So that's something that I look forward to, and I pray that God helps me. I want to at least have that in prop firm fundings. Then my personal account still grows alongside because I don't think I want to remain with prop firms maybe even after this year or maybe the next year because I don't like that I've passed some accounts. I've passed an account that I suddenly hear that I breached the consistency rule and I had to make the money and all of those so all of those things. Me, I don't want to be a part of it. So my next focus now is to you know get the I already have the account, the competition account, so I'll just continue trading it, and I will see how I can, bring it up here. So you also see my growth. You see how much I made, how much I am losing, how it is going. So at each analysis, I show you how and where I took the trade in real time. Do you understand? So that way you see that I am not just calling I'm not just telling you that I took the trade. Even if all the trades I call here was either taken rather all the trades I call here was either taken or forward tested. I would never come here and drop a back tested, trade. Do you get? It was either I took it in real time or I forward tested it in real time. So I probably didn't take it because of fear. And I'm a baby trader, right? And I'm just growing, so I am allowed to be afraid sometimes. So these are the two type of trades I drop here, right? So that's the goal for the year. I think I'm going to like make a separate video telling you my goals for the year as regards forex, and you know watch me watch us actually crush it together because I'll need your support. I'll need your motivations. I'll need I'll need your engagements in this process of life. So the month, one trade and one loss. My first trade of the year was, and I'm going to trade was on EU. Like I said, I still maintain my three what's the name? Three pairs: gold, BTC, EU. Then all of this will just be back tested daily. So if I traded GU for example today, I would have made profit. Do you get? But I want to see it happen consistently. I want to see it happen more times than EU before I can substitute them. Do you get? So I want to, these are like my subs, and these are like my what's that thing? My first three, and these are substitutions. So I think I'll probably add more to the substitutions. So that way I know that regardless, I'm going to be focusing on three pairs daily. Right. So let's go to why I took this buy on EU today. So let's go to the weekly. I don't want to, let me just Okay, I don't think it's necessary. So the week tells me that we are bullish, right? So my focus should be buys at least for the week. And that is why I was, like I always say, if H4 doesn't tell me to buy, there's no reason I am buying. As much as weekly is saying buy, if my setup is telling me sell, I'll rather focus on sales than the buys. And daily also told me that we'll be bullish, right? So I look for my H4 zones and rejections. So this is the time. I tell you, this is my morning. This is my start time, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. basically. I think I'm usually 7 a.m. I'm just here, just preparing my, marking my levels and all of those. But I think 8 a.m. is like the major time I want to, be in the market. So what did I see? I see a rejection at 3 3 a.m. candle rejected this key level on H4, and it's also a buy zone. So I think it's a good time to look for buys. If I see my TC, and I think I saw that on one, I saw it both. I saw it on 30 minutes and 1 hour, but the one that I traded was the one on of 30 minutes. So I see this engulfing. Let me delete this because this is not important to. So I see this engulfing. Let me shift this so you see what I'm saying. And so I see it's engulfing, market engulfed and gave me the TC I needed, and then pulled back and gave me a rejection, right? It rejected this key level. And why is this level a key level? Because it broke this level and other levels behind. So the open is a key level. So it rejected, and my entry was the open immediately. The candle closed. So the open of the next candle. And if we go to 30 minutes, we see that actually I was up like good money. Actually, I was up. I was actually just focusing on, yeah, 1:3. I was going to do 1:3 here, yeah, somewhere here, and we can see that it just went up. This is where the candle started. It went up and eventually went down, hit my SL, and went way lower before it started going up. And I mean, it's not a problem. I am not. It's a game based off of probabilities. I need to understand that, but I have an hedge that works. I can say that boldly, and I know that I would, with compounding, I am going to, make the best out of this. Yeah, so that is the only trade I took today. It was a loss, and we'll be back tomorrow again to, continue. So, like I said, well, I think it's a good time actually. So, my for the 100K account, I'm looking at risking between 250 USD per trade and 300. So my risk will be around. I don't usually want to set a certain risk because there are times that it will slightly go above or below. Do you get? So I have like a 50 USD, $50 $50 range that I can play with. So that way, compounding is still easy. Do you understand? So I am going to be risking in this particular trade. I hope you can. I don't know. This is not the best way to project this. I'll get a better way to let you see it tomorrow. So I risked 249, so approximately 250, and that is just what I lost today. So per trade, I'm going to be risking between 250 USD and 300 USD. So let's see how well. Generally, I'm not actually up for the competition. I just want to see how I can, grow a proper account. Do you get? Like I want to feel like I bought this 100K account, and I want to see how I'm going to be growing it in real time. So tomorrow I'm coming back to, you know, If I get a trade, I trade. If not, I stay away from the market. So after now, I'm going to, okay, let me quickly show you the GU trade. And let's just quickly backtest GU for the, we have 5 minutes. Let me see if I can quickly, you know, you know, show you what GU did. So of course we start from the weekly. We rejected here. I hope I can finish this in 5 minutes, because the recording ends in 5 minutes. So weekly rejects, daily also rejects somewhere here. Yeah. So I know we should be bullish for the day, right? But if H4 doesn't tell us to buy, we are not gonna buy. So this is the, where's the zone in fact? Okay, so there's this zone. You can use this. Let's just use this as it's clearer. This is the buy zone that we'll be using. And what is the time? And we also see that the same zone gives us the rejection that we need for on H4, right? So H4 gives us that rejection, and we know that we should be looking for buys from 7 a.m. Right? So let's see when I'm going to be moving this to the back so that I'll see when it gave me my engulfing. Okay, so at this point, it was clear that we're bullish, but then we would not have, started buying from here. We would have waited for our H4 key level to align, and it aligned 7 a.m. So here, from here is where we start looking for buys. So I see this zone. Let me mark out this zone. I see this zone, and yes, I see this zone, and it rejected. I would have taken this, and he ended in a loss actually. But I know that my trading window should be 7 a.m. to yes, should be 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Do you get? So my window is 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. So after this loss, it gave me this a new engulfing, right? I think I'll do it. Yeah, it gave me this engulfing, and what did we see again? This rejected. I know I saw a key level. Yeah, here. Rejected this level. Yep, exactly on 30 minutes. So this shows that. So we could have entered the buy here. Like I say, I like to give my um my good space, like good, because I have seen that with the experience, I have seen that I have not actually been, given enough space to. So I would have, this is 10:30, this candle closed 10:30. So I might have closed here or just, waited for my TP, right? So this is a good trade. You've made, well, this is even one is to four. Oh, good trade, good trade. So I would have, made money if I was trading EU and GU and all of those. But how many times will this happen? Do you get? I don't want to be losing money on each setup, like on the same setup. I don't want to be losing too much money on the same setup. Right. So we can see how well this trade went, but I didn't take it. So I'm just showing you, I'm just like backtesting with you right now. So GU proved this itself today. Well, EU didn't, because it didn't even give me any other entry apart from that entry that it sell, which is not bad, no problem. Let's quickly. Oh, I have a minute. I have 30 seconds actually. I don't think I don't think GBP will also give me an entry. I doubt it. Yes, this is 7 a.m. Maybe somewhere here it must have. Um, yeah, USD, JPY. Yeah, I think he also did. I got it. I think I saw a sell. I mean, nonetheless, I'm just going to be, shuffling, substituting based on the results they give me. So thank you for joining this particular, my first of the year my first of many of the year. God bless you and see you on the next one.